My name's Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. I worked at IRS for 10 long years. I'm an expert in IRS tax resolution matters. Thank you for joining my YouTube station. I appreciate it. I get in and out of these videos really quick. I try to just give you the information you need. If you want me to represent you, I can. Look at my website at 777irs.com. If you receive that CP 504 notice, I used to issue letters like that at Internal Revenue Service. Let me just tell you just what you need to know. IRS pretty much have exhausted all their letters. By the way, your case is on a computer system. There's not a person kind of working your case and monitoring it this time. Once you owe tax, and it shows you owe tax and haven't called to change that liability, IRS just starts tracking all these bills. They start out with the CP14 notice, CP 501, CP 503, and the language kind of gets ramped up. By the time you get to 504, it says, hey, we haven't received your notice of unpaid taxes. This is your notice of intent to levy. And that's what IRS is going to do. It's an intent to levy, which means if you don't take action, they are going to go ahead and levy. What does that levy look like? It's either going to be a wage garnishment levy at your work. You don't really want that to happen. Your boss and people in PR or HR get really mad. You don't want that. Or it'll hit your bank account, or it'll hit both, and or they can file a federal tax lien. The IRS is ready to take enforcement action. What does it take really to stop all this is a call to IRS. IRS wants to know you know about the liability and you want to do something about it. That's why they send this CP 504 notice out. They're trying to get your attention to close their case off their inventory. That's what it's there for. When cases get aged, they start ramping up, and all of a sudden, if you do nothing, boom, IRS lowers the boom. So what happens when you call IRS? Well, IRS is going to want a financial statement. They're going to want to know what you're going to do about that liability. When you call them, if you don't owe a lot of money and you don't have a lot of assets and you're not making a lot of money, just call them yourself. Tell them you're going through a hardship and you can't pay the debt. However, if you're making a decent salary and you got some assets, don't call on yourself. Generally, by yourself, what happens? IRS is going to try to squeeze a payment agreement out of you that you can't afford, and you're not going to know really what to tell them. Anyway, I'm here, but call IRS if you're not going to use me or something. Call IRS yourself. Just know they're going to want a financial statement from you, and if it's over a certain dollar amount, they can and will file a federal tax lien. That's not something you want, but make sure all your tax returns are filed. That's another thing. IRS is going to insist that all tax returns are filed. Anyway, if you need me, you can hit me up. Now you know the truth. I try to tell you everything from the inside and outside, and not a lot of advertising garbage here. At least you know the truth. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate your ear today. I get this over with in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Have a good one. Thank you. I need a subscription. Everyone needs subscriptions because it moves you up on the YouTube ranking scale and likes. Thank you.